Should I invest my money or should I save my money? Should I do both or should I just do one or the other? Which one is it? This is why you should invest in 2025, and here's why. You only put in $52,000. That's 4 times the amount of money that you put in that you gain. That is something that you can't beat. If you want to become rich, you want money faster, you want to be able to retire early, this is what you do. Hey guys, I'm Will. Welcome to the channel. I'm a part-time day trader trying to become a full-time, and if you guys are interested, you guys can join along with me. First, I want to talk about savings. Most of you guys save already, which that's really good. But how do you maximize your savings? So I know many of you guys put your money through banks and you use a high interest savings account. But when you actually think about it, you don't really get much savings. The last time I got high interest is when I created an account. But usually you get 0.01%. Usually you get 0.10% in savings every month, which that's nothing. And when you first create your account, you might get like 3% for 3 months. After that, it goes back to normal. It goes back to 0.01%. And you're not getting anything for your savings. You may think you're getting money because you have a savings account, but you don't. A lot of people don't check the numbers and what you actually get through each month. So what I have here is I have EQ Bank. It's a free platform that you can download and sign up for. It's totally free. Why I use it is because it gives me high interest. So right here it shows the interest rate right here, 1.75%. Before it used to be 2.5%, but I guess they reduced it. I'm not really sure why. It's still a lot better than the banks. No banks is gonna give you 1% every month, other than you sign up for some special feature or something like that. I don't know about you, but I'd rather get something higher than 1% on my savings that I work so hard for. So this is why I use EQ Bank. I found it a couple years ago, and I'm gonna show you a breakdown of the last 12 months that I had with this. I'm gonna show you from last year. This is February 2024. Right now, my balance right now is $2,000. And I gained interest of $5 on that month, which is not bad. Yeah, so let's see the next month, which is March. I put in more money, and then I got $6. We keep going here. I keep depositing every week, and then no, not every week. I keep depositing like monthly or bi-weekly, and eventually I get more. I get $5 here. I get $7 here. I get $10. I get $13 once I have my money, and then I slowly took my money. But you get the point. You basically get interest on the money you have, which is actually pretty good. It's not like you're gonna make so much money by doing this. It's just, who wouldn't want to have extra money coming in for just doing nothing, right? This right here is the main reason why I invest and why I save money. It's because inflations. The annual inflation rate is expected to remain below 2% for 2025. You're essentially losing value of your money because you're getting the same wages, you're getting the same pay, but everything costs more. So you're technically losing value, if that makes sense. It's like when you have $100 and inflation happens, then you lose 2% of your money. So it's only like $2. That's nothing crazy, but it matters when you have more money. Let's say you had like 100,000, then you're gonna be losing 2,000. That's still not a lot of money, but you don't even notice that happens, but you're just losing value. Imagine someone just stealing like money over time, and then you're wondering where the money goes. But the reason why you save money, because you want to use it for the future. You want to have extra money for backup, for emergency funds. But majority of the people, they save all their money. And when that happens, inflation is taking the money that you work so hard for. And that's why you invest. The real way you make money and beat inflation is from investing. I went to this compound interest calculator, which is basically going to show how your money compounds when you invest your money. This is the real power of compound interest, and Warren Buffett even said this is the 8 wonders of the world. And here's why. When you invest your money, you can gain more than 2%. You can gain 3%. You can gain 10%. You can gain 20%. It just depends on where you put your money. I want to start off because this is what I'm going to do. I'll be creating an account in Wealthsimple, and I'll show you guys what I do. I'm going to start off with only $25, and then additionally, I'm going to add in $25 every week. This is basically $100 a month, and the interest rate will be 7%. I'm going to be investing in the S&P 500, which is the top 500 companies. I'm going to give you a little search on what you're going to be investing in. I'm going to be searching the top 25 stocks in the S&P 500, the big companies. This is the Apple, this is Microsoft, this is Nvidia, Amazon, Meta, Tesla, Google. These are all the big companies that you know and that you already own. So this is what, and it has many other stocks in there, which are pretty big as well. Annually, the S&P 500 gets 8 to 10% of growth every year. But if I factor in inflation, this could be like 7%. You can put 6% if you want to be safe, but this is a rough estimate that I want to show you guys. It's not like you get 10% every year, because sometimes it can go 20%, sometimes it can go 30%, but sometimes it can go like negative 10%. It depends, but on average over the years it gains about 10%, 8 to 10%. So I'm gonna interest is compounding yearly. I'm gonna put 40 years because this is probably the time when you're gonna retire, or closer to the area where you retire, which is 65. I'm gonna calculate that. Here it shows the total value of your investment is $268,000. The total interest you earn over those 40 years is $216,000. What does that mean? You invested your money over 40 years and you gain almost the same amount that you put in. So I'm gonna go down here, all rows, and you can see all your total investments over time, over each year, your yearly interest, your total interest, your total value. But I want to go to the bottom part. Over 40 years, you invested only $52,000. Okay, this $268,000 is your value at the end of 40 years, but your total interest that you earned was $216,000, which that is crazy because you only put in $52,000. That's 4 times the amount of money that you put in that you gain. That is something that you can't beat. You can make $50,000, you can make $100,000, but getting this from just using your own money and leveraging your own money is the power of compound interest and investing. If you think about it, that's crazy, because I put my money in investment that I didn't even think about and I didn't even care about, because it's only $100 a month. Most of your bills are more than $100 a month. Your car bills, your house bills, your cat's bills, your pet's bills, they're all going to be over $100. Why can't you put $100 on your future? But some people, they're like, why would I invest for my future? Because that's like 4 years. I don't have time. I don't have the luxury. I don't have the patience. I don't have the time because I want to explore my life. I want to live my life. I don't want to wait 40 years. Who wants to wait 40 years? But this is something for securing your future. You don't have to worry about it. okay. But if you want to become rich, you want money faster, you want to be able to retire early, this is what you do. Let's say instead of putting $25, I want to put more money because I'm retire faster. I want more money quicker. I'm making more money, so I'm gonna keep investing more money. I'm gonna put $100. I'm gonna invest $100 weekly, $400 a month, which that's probably still cheaper than your car insurance and your car, right? Compound yearly, time horizon 40 years. Your investment turns into 1 million right now. Imagine I only invested $400 a month every year, and now I'm a millionaire after 40 years. Saying you're a millionaire after 40 years it doesn't sound the coolest because it's 40 years. We want to be millionaires as soon as possible. Having $1 million for retirement is still decent, right? Now, if you come down here, I only put in $208,000. Total interest I earn is $864,000, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's go even further. Let's put in $1,000 weekly. I'm putting $250, so that's $1,000 every month. 40 years. Boom. Now I'm a multi-millionaire. I put in only $500,000. My interest earned was $2 million. Let's go even further and not even say 40 years because I want to retire I want to retire in 20 years. Let's say in 20 years I'll be 40 years. That's not a bad age to retire. Let's say instead of putting $1,000 a month, I want to put $2,000. I'm putting $500 weekly. You're not making like a lot like crazy now, right? I'm still gonna be I'm gonna still be a millionaire in 20 years. I go down. I put in $500,000 in 20 years. I doubled my money. I got more than what I put in. I got $580,000. I mean, you guys can play with this yourself. You can just search up compound interest calculator and like search up what you want. The key is get to a millionaire faster to get richer faster. You could invest your money all you want, but if you don't have if you're not gaining money quickly, if you're not earning a lot of money quickly, then you can't save or invest your way to a millionaire. You have to make sure you have a lot of money coming in, and then you're able to invest a lot of your money. If you're just trying to secure your future, then yes, you should invest your money in for the future. I'm gonna start this journey of investing $25 every month, and you guys can join me on this journey, and I'm gonna show you guys the progress of how we can grow. The thing also right now is that the market is at all-time highs, and it can totally just slowly go down. This is why dollar cost average, which is basically just buying every time, and it doesn't matter if it's up or down, it will bounce out in the long run because it will normally go up in the future. The problem with some people is that they don't invest at all. They're like, I want to wait till it goes down, and they never invest, and they just keep their money aside and it's doing nothing. And then eventually when it goes down, they're too late, or it goes back up again, and then it keeps going back up, and then you're gonna be like, I'm gonna keep waiting, and then you're never doing anything with your money. The thing is, you have to do it now. The best time to invest is not now. The best time to invest was yesterday. If you haven't invested yesterday, the best time is now. Starting early is the best time, and that's the best time to compound interest. I'm gonna be starting this account with $25. I do have my TFSA, which is my tax-free savings account, but I'm gonna start off with my non-registered because I haven't really invested like elsewhere other than my trading or my like long-term stuff. Using this platform called Wealthsimple, it's also a free site that you guys can sign up for Canadians. I have an account here. I already added $25. The first thing I'm gonna do here after you add money, I'm gonna search up VFE, which is the Vanguard S&P 500, which is what I was talking about earlier, on the top 500 companies in the US. I'm gonna show you the past 5 years how this is how usually stocks are. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, but slowly over time, as you see over the years, it goes up and up. It goes down, but then it slowly goes back up. And then imagine you invested your money here, and then now it's here. So that's how many percent? 80%, 90%, 100%. This is the power of investing. So I'm gonna buy it. If you buy one share, it's gonna be the price of what the stock is right now. But since I only have $25, I can't buy that. So I'm gonna go down here and put the amount that I have, which is $25. I'm having in my account, my non-registered. You guys can also use a TFSA account, but I'm gonna use my non-registered. You can set a price that you want to buy, but if it doesn't hit that price, then it's not gonna go through. I'm gonna press next. Shows confirm order. Shows a fractional buy non-registered account, and then the estimated cost that I spend. I'm gonna press submit order, and yep, that's basically it. Pretty simple. So since it's not a market buy that you can't buy a full share, it's gonna be a fractional buy. So when it's a fractional buy, it takes time for the market to process it, and it won't happen right away. So it might take an hour, it might take 30 minutes, but the time to buy it is when the market opens, which is from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time, and it's closed on weekends, and sometimes it closes on special holidays like Christmas, New Year's, but usually it's open. Now the thing about investing is that they don't want to manually deposit money and just buy every time. This is a lot of work. That's why a lot of people buy mutual funds. But the problem about mutual funds is that they take about a certain percentage fee, and that adds up over time. So I don't want to spend money on professionals when you can learn it yourself. Sometimes it is good when you have so much cash that you don't really want to deal with it. But if you have the time, if you're able to learn, then this is the place. So right here is this is the app right here. I'm gonna press the third one. I'm gonna press deposit, and then deposit from. I'm gonna put my bank account, or you can interact, or you can just like put your debit card or add your card. I'm gonna put $25 on the left side. I'm gonna put weekly because I want to invest weekly. You guys can put bi-weekly, you guys can put monthly. I'm gonna put weekly, and I'm gonna start it today, which is January 6th. And I'm gonna press next, and then it shows you your details. Frequency is once a week or weekly on Mondays. So I have $50 now because I already had that $25. So once that happens, once you set up your automations for depositing money every week, now I want to go back to the same place and I want to press automations. And next, how you set up the recurring buy, like to keep buying it without checking it, you go to recurring investment, and then you're gonna go here and search up VFE, which is the S&P 500 again. If you wanted to buy in USD, you can go to the ticker sign is called VOO, VOO. You just search that and set. You just search that up and set it will be in USD. Here I'm gonna buy $25. I'm gonna set it up on Friday, January 10th. The reason why I'm setting up in January 10th is because once I put my money in, it usually takes about a couple days to process it. So the thing is, it won't buy if I don't have money in my account. So that's why I want to separate it the day so that the money comes in and then I'm able to buy it when I do have money. So I'm gonna separate it like that. So the money's gonna come in January 6th, and then it's gonna buy in January 10th. Let's press review and then confirm recurring investment. And then there you go. It's pretty simple. So I showed you guys about savings. I showed you guys about investing, how to invest your money, and what I'm going to do for this year. And what I'm going to invest $25 every week, which is $100 a month. I'm going to give you guys monthly updates on where my investments is at and where my head is at. You guys should also follow my journey and see it grow. And I'm not sure if I'm going to have a full video on just the investments because there's not really much to it. I'm only going to have the VFE ETF. If I plan to buy more things, or if I plan to show my other accounts, then I'll maybe make a full video like each month, or I might just sprinkle it in some of my other videos. But if you guys haven't checked my other video on day trading and the ups and downs of my struggles of trading live, and if you guys want to learn more about that, you guys can check my other video. And what I like to say is, how you do one thing is how you do everything. If you stay disciplined, if you stay consistent, then you can keep getting better. You just got to keep doing it. Let's get 1% better every day, and I'll see you in the next one.